Hey, hey, hey. It has recently been brought to my attention that some of you out there watching would like for me to show you some things that I do. Because sometimes in my stories, I just show you what not to do or my massive fails, but I then don't follow it up with, okay, this is how you do it. So, I'm going to tell you now one of my little tricks. So, you guys know I've been oiling for like 13 years, right? We've been trying to kick out toxins for 13 years and doing that pretty successfully. And so during that time, you know better, so you do better. So as you learn, knowledge is not power unless you put it into action. And so through the journey of learning how to kick out toxins, I found out about those dryer sheets. Yeah, you know the ones that you think make your clothes smell really good. They're actually one of the worst, if not the worst, things in your house for you. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and Google it yourself. I would recommend the Environmental Working Group to check their website. But you do your own research. You can just type in how toxic are dryer sheets, or just be on the journey with me. That's what I did, and I learned more and more because I was like, what? I just stopped using dryer sheets a long time ago and just gave up, I guess my clothes won't smell pretty in the dryer. And then I realized they're still static sometimes, and you still want your sheets and your towels and all those goodies to smell nice. So I thought, well, I wonder if I can make my own dryer balls, because at that time I was thinking, I don't even know what dryer balls, what that entails. But I was like, I think I'm going to teach myself. So I Googled how to make homemade dryer balls. Oh, I did it. And here we go. This is yarn. It has to be 100% wool. If you can get 100% wool organic yarn, you just start rolling like this. Wrap it around your 2 middle fingers. And then when you get it going good, you just stop, pull it off your fingers. Oh, good. Millie says she doesn't use dryer sheets. Good, Millie, good. So you can then go this way, or the opposite direction, to get your ball going. It has to be 100% wool. And of course, like I said, it would be genius if it was organic wool. And you can order that off of Amazon. I'm sure you can find it on some fun website. Okay, and then you just start going the other direction again, and then kind of zigzagging it all around. I don't want to bore you, but this is what you do until, I taught my kids, guys. This is not hard. And then eventually it's going to start turning it into a tiny ball. And as your kids can help you do this while you watch a movie with them, just saying, it's possible. Okay, and then it turns into something like this, okay? This one I actually bought from Young Living because time is money. I actually think I got this one for free, so I might be lying. I don't want to lie to you. Okay, so I think I got this one for free from Young Living, but they also have dryer balls, and you can see some of my oils have been on there. But the kids love to scent their own dryer balls because my kids do their own laundry. If you got a problem with that, I'm raising kids that are going to go out into the world and know how to do their own laundry. So they do love to scent their dryer balls. I don't recommend scenting them with oils that are colored, like tangerine or blue tansy, those kind of things. Those are blue, those are yellowish, oranges. You don't want your laundry to turn colors. So anyway, see how it's starting to become a ball? Eventually it becomes like this. Okay, so pretend like this is my homemade one, and it looks like this. So you have to take some kind of utensil. I use my crochet hook because back in the day when I had extra time, I would use my crochet hook and I would use my crochet hook and I would crochet. Okay, believe it or not. But those days are over. I still teach my kids how to crochet though, and so should you. But anyway, the ball eventually becomes like this, and you get out your old pantyhose that you don't use anymore, and you're like, those days are over. Or maybe you get your kids' old pantyhose or their old tights, and I just seriously, as you can see, this has been cut and used, but I used a whole leg, and these have been busted out. This one I left in here to show you, okay? So then it's really important that this one should have been tied even tighter, so it's like you wouldn't even have extra space on the sides. So you tie a knot here, and then it makes it look like a caterpillar, and we have a whole long caterpillar of these fun dryer balls, okay? So you tuck that yarn in, like I said, a couple times so that the yarn doesn't come out. And then you're going to throw this in your washing machine. Some people do it without any laundry, but I don't know about you, but I ain't got time for that. We're doing laundry constantly at our house, and I bet you are too. So I just throw it in with the wash, because what does it matter? You're making dryer balls and you're cleaning laundry. That is a win-win. So then you don't just get to wash it once. You wash it on hot water. It has to be hot, and then throw it in the dryer. Wash it again, put it in the dryer on high heat, back and forth and back and forth. I'm not the kind of person that likes details, but I think like 3 to 5 times, it makes it work. So read the directions and Google it if you want, but I just 3 to 5 times. Okay, so if this was tighter, that would be good. And so then it kind of molts. I think that's the word. The sewing word, I think, is molting, but it makes everything come together from the heat of the water, the heat of the dryer. So the yarn, because of the wool, it ends up looking like this. And then you have your dryer ball. So then you, after 3 to 5 times, cut it out, pull it out, and you have your homemade dryer balls. And then you don't need dryer sheets anymore, and you can use oils that you like. So I like lavender. I know it's peaceful, it's calming. My kids at first, when we first started, they were like blowing through the oil, and I was like, whoa, we got to bring it down and which oil we choose. So I give them a few, like 3 oils. My kids currently do love orange. That's their all-time favorite, but it is orange oil, so it looks a little orange on the dryer ball. It hasn't turned into clothes orange yet, so I think we're okay. But another oil, I mean, goodness, some people like their clothes to smell like cedar, or like the pines, the trees, any tree oil that is grounding. Some people do that. Some people like the thieves because it's really clean. Some people like lemon and lavender together because it's clean. What else was I going to say? Purification is a great one for your towels and your sheets. It smells really good. In the summertime, when those critters are outside, what do you put on your body? You put on citronella sprays, right? So I would recommend when you're doing your wash, you put on your citronella oil on your dryer ball, and then guess what? The bugs are going to be less likely to find you because your clothes have been washed or dried in citronella oil. How about that? So I've taught you a lot of wins right now. Share with me something. Comment below and tell me something that you are making today, or a DIY. And you don't have to be crafty. Come on now. Time is money. So if you want to just go buy your dryer balls, do it. But make sure it is 100% wool and organic, so that you are doing the right things. Or just go to Young Living and get them off the Young Living page, because you can save money there too. All right, guys, I hope that helps you. I'm going to do better here on Facebook and Instagram at letting you guys know what I do and then how I replace it, so that you can connect it. Sorry about that. Have a good day wherever you are.